Hey everybody, it is me, Jenna Matlin, and today we're going to do something really special for someone really special. Today we are going to do a guided meditation energy activity to send all of our health and healing energy to Rachel Pollack, who, as many of you know, is struggling with an illness right now, and it's been very sudden and quite aggressive, but hopefully we can take care of that. Thank you all for coming. There's been a lot of really crazy, magical synchronicities that have been happening. Christine Gorman, Visionary Woman Tarot, if you don't follow her, follow her. It is her birthday today. Happy birthday, darling. Happy birthday to you. She gave me permission to use her World Tarot card of Rachel in the promotion of this, so you guys would hopefully come along with us on this journey. This is a guided meditation and energy sending that I did with students at Omega. I volunteered to take over some extra days as Rachel was unable to attend there. And it was very special. And it was very special for me to see the love that Rachel has cultivated locally, the people that have nothing but great respect and profound love, myself included. Her and I've been pen paling over the year, and it's been one of my most just treasured gifts of the last year. So I'm so glad that you're here and that we get to do this. If you are tuning in later and you want to do this on your own, you can. Oh, Carolyn is here too. Carolyn took over at Omega for Rachel, and she is also here. Carolyn, you can do both. You're more than welcome to do it as many times as possible. So we do have Rachel's explicit permission to send any and all energies of healing and well-being for her, just so you know. So don't worry about that. And if you want to help her, she says she's fine financially, but they are republishing her out-of-print book, A Walk Through the Forest of Souls. I believe it's in October, but you can pre-order it now, I believe. So if you want to do that, I have that first edition book, and it's incredible. It's incredible, as she is, and everything she does is incredible. So I am glad that you're here and we can support her. Hey everybody. Hey Melissa. Oh my God, so many friends are showing up. I am so glad that you're all here today. So let's get into it. If you can put yourself in a place that's grounding and centering for yourself, making sure that you are shutting down any and all distractions from the working that we will do collectively at this moment. As Susie's here, Susan T. Chong, I did ask her what would be the best possible date and time for us to do this magically, because she does a lot of correspondence work, as you know, and she said, well, probably this upcoming Sunday at 2 could probably be like the best in the short term. So yes, Carolyn, my favorite is Force of Souls as well. So if you can put yourself in a place that's just very quiet, just really noticing any tension in your body and releasing it, tension in your face, tension in your shoulders, the top of your head. Any thoughts that are like, I can't do this, or what is this energy stuff? What? Just release it and let it go, that in this moment we are attending to our embodied presence. I want you to take 3 long breaths with us, really relaxing your diaphragm and letting your belly hang loose. If you find your attention wandering, just with love, gently bring yourself back to the moment. If you come in late, that's fine. We are just beginning. I invite you to visualize a river flowing from you to Rachel Pollack. And you may feel that there are other rivers joining your river, all these tributaries and all of these streams, joining something that eventually starts to feel as wide and powerful as the Amazon. Gentle, healing river, where our friend is the source of receiving that river. Now imagine that you're sitting along the banks of your river, and next to you is a glass bottle, the kind of bottles that people put messages in and throw into the water. And on the bottle you uncork the cork and lay it aside. Now I ask you to bring your attention to your root chakra, the red chakra, the seat of your engine, your physical power, and your connection to this physical world. As you look into that red light, the seat of your physical being, I want you to recall a time where you felt your physical body show up for you. Maybe you ran a race. Maybe you climbed a mountain. Maybe you recovered from an injury or an illness. Maybe you gave birth. Think about that time when your body and its strength and power astounded you. And as you remember that memory, I invite you to pluck a symbol of that story. Whatever symbol, a word, a charm, an image, and take that symbol and with your full focus, make it smaller and smaller and smaller until it can fit in the message in the bottle. Place it in the bottle. It is your gift of strength to Rachel. Next, let's turn our attention to your sacral, your orange chakra. This beautiful, gorgeous orange light that is the seat of your sensuality, the seat of your creativity, the seat of your play sometimes. And as you gaze upon that gorgeous orange light, I invite you to imagine a time where you solved a problem. You had an epiphany. You had a bright idea. You knew something no one else did. And that creative problem solving, that creative path working, solved an impasse. I invite you to pluck a symbol from that place, from that story, and shrink it down until it can fit into the bottle you will send to Mary. And put it in the bottle for her. If you find yourself distracted, if you find yourself drawing a blank and unable, that's okay. Just take yourself back to the light of your chakra. And even you can just put a little grain of light from your chakra into the bottle. There's no wrong way to do this. All there is intention. Next, I invite you to consider your solar plexus chakra, the bright citrine yellow, gorgeous chakra. That is the seat of your will, who you are in the world, how you express yourself, how you demand and deserve and show up. And as you gaze this gorgeous citrine-like place that is at the seat of, like, kind of near where your diaphragm is, I want you to recall a time that you fought for something that you believed in. Maybe you fought for your survival. You fought to protect another. You showed up. You were brave. You took a stand, whether that be in big ways or small. Recall that memory. And from that memory, pluck a symbol of your incredible will and courage and strength, and put it in the bottle for Rachel. Next, I ask you to consider your heart chakra. And as you gaze upon your heart chakra, right where your heart resides, this beautiful emerald green light, I would like you to recall a time of gorgeous love. Maybe this is the love of a parent-child. Maybe this is your favorite pet. Maybe it's your best friend. Maybe it's a time when you woke up and saw that you needed to love yourself the most of all. Whatever that story is of your pure, unadulterated love, take a symbol of that love. Take the symbol where you were just filled with love, or maybe a time where you understood how much you were loved and cherished and nurtured in big ways or small. Take a symbol of that love and shrink it down and place the symbol of that love into your message in a bottle. Next, we move to your throat chakra. What a gorgeous, gorgeous sapphire of blue light residing right where your vocal cords are, where your throat speaks. And I invite you to think of a time where you spoke your truth. And you spoke it when it was hard to speak it. When you knew the consequences could be great for speaking your truth. But you knew that you would be diminished if you did not speak it. And as you think of that time of speaking your truth, ringing out into the world, be damned the consequences, the illusions, even the responsibility that others will take on. What's not yours to carry, you had to speak it regardless, like a bell ringing out into the universe. Think about that time you spoke. Maybe you spoke truth to power, and however that looked for you, I invite you to pluck a symbol from that moment in time, shrink it, and place it in the bottle. Next, we move to your third eye chakra, filled with the orange indigo light. This is the seat of your psychic ability, your intuition. I invite you to remember a time when your intuition woke up to save you. Perhaps it told you not to turn down that road. Perhaps it told you to pick up the phone. Perhaps it told you not to make a choice. Whatever that story is for you of your psychic self, your inner self, your intuitive self showed up for you, choose a symbol of that time, shrink it down again, and place it in the bottle. And once again, if no story comes to you, that is okay. Just focus on the light. Finally, we come to your crown chakra, which is seated where a crown is at the top of your head. And this crown chakra is the meeting point between you and this physical body and all the other places, dimensions, and astral beings, our angels, our guides, the universe, all the ways that our crown chakra is the seat. It is the meeting place between us and all the other places. And as you think about the diamond, many-colored yet white, faceted light of that crown chakra spinning above you, almost like a Sim character, as you think of that crown chakra showing up for you, perhaps you also see a guardian, a guide, a god, a helper. Whoever is on your astral team, if you see one of them show up, ask them for a symbol to add to your bottle for Rachel. If that does not happen, I just invite you to imagine a time when you felt awe, when you felt wonder, when you felt something grander and bigger and more benevolent than any of us show up as a real presence. I invite you to find and pluck a symbol from that moment and place it in your bottle. Now look down at that bottle and you can see it's filled with all these symbols of all these moments in your life where you were your best self, where your self energy showed up. And in that bottle, it's just glowing in all the colors of the rainbow, just radiant, blasting through that beautiful message in the bottle. And perhaps as you're holding that bottle, maybe you kiss it goodbye, and put the stopper in the bottle. Stick that stopper in real deep and true and good. And with love and all of your good wishes, your energy and your intent, place the bottle in the river. And watch very quickly as an eddy comes along to swoop it away and take that bottle into the middle of your river. And perhaps you see now, as your bottle joins all the bottles of everybody else, all of these beautiful floating bottles that are just radiating a rainbow color of light, both above and below the water, that your sending is not alone. It is joining a collective sending of so many others and all of their stories of them at their best selves. And I invite you to visualize very strongly all of these bottles, this river of color and light and good wishes and truth and strength and love and power coming down the river where Rachel Pollack is. And perhaps you imagine her just absorbing and netting and taking all of this energy into herself, empowering her, energizing her, giving her peace, helping her to navigate this illness as we send the loving, glad tidings of a community who cares for her deeply, who loves her deeply, as we send that energy to Rachel, visualizing her receiving your bottle with gratitude and love, accepting the strength and growing stronger. Feeling her absorbing all of the colored light in through her skin and into her cells and into her genes and into her chromosomes, bolstering her, energizing her, and strengthening her. And if you feel called, in order to kind of seal the energy, I am going to say, so mote it be 3 times with a clap, and then we will be done. So mote it be. So mote it be. So mote it be. So it is done. Oh, I can feel you guys. Everything is just buzzing all over my skin. I really am like feeling that. Thank you all who have come to be part of this energy sending. Once again, if you didn't make it or if you got distracted, you can come back. This will be on my Instagram. You can come back and do it. This can be part of an exercise you do for Rachel. And it's an exercise you can do for yourself or for any friends who need that energy. Thank you all for coming. Oh, yes. Miss Visionary Woman Tarot, thank you again for sending and allowing me to use your image for the World card for Rachel. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much for being part of this. Our energy matters. This energy matters. We did this at Omega, and after that, she got a little spring in her step. What we do matters. Thank you for being part of this with me. Thank you for joining me. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for all for being here live on a Sunday afternoon. May us send Rachel all the energy and strength and health and love and care. And also, if you can send some energy for Zoe. Zoe was a just an amazing person and a companion, and it's not easy to caretake somebody who is ill. So let's send some energy for Zoe, that she has the energy and the support and the strength that she needs as well. It's the two of them. Sending you energy, Zoe. Woo, wow. that was crazy. I definitely felt that, guys, from all of you. It's starting to ease off, but wow. So let's keep the energy. Thank you for being here. Again, Rachel's book is being reprinted in the fall, A Walk Through the Forest of Souls. It is really how to read tarot, to ask questions like, what is time? What is God? What is all of this? Highly recommend pre-order to support her as well in that way. And thank you all for being part of this just incredible community. I'm so lucky that I know most of you that are here, or get to know you, that we are all here together and we are here supporting each other. Thank you all once again, and have a wonderful and beautiful day. Bye, guys.